In life, you either work to achieve your own goals or you work to achieve the goals of someone else. Which one is it going to be? Most people are suffering from the latter. Most of us are continuously working for people to achieve their own goals. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 practical steps that I've learned from this book called No Excuses, The Power of Self-Discipline, that you can use to achieve all your goals in the years ahead. Now let's move into those practical steps. Step 1 is decide exactly what you want. And in this case, you have to be specific about the kind of thing that you want. If it's either you want to increase your income, just set out a specific amount rather than just say you want to make more money. If you want to become a professional, set out specifically in which area of the profession you want to, increase or upgrade yourself. Be specific about what you want in this life. The second step in achieving your goals that the writer talks about is that after you have decided exactly what you want, what you have to do next is to write it down. So the writer talks about the fact that a goal that is not in writing is like a cigarette smoke. It drifts away and disappears. It is vague and insubstantial. So once you are able to pen it down or once you are able to write, it becomes powerful. You are able to read it, you are able to touch it, and you are also able to modify it whenever necessary. So it tells you that it's very important for you as an individual. If you have any goal, you have to just write it down. The third important step the author states is that you have to set a deadline for your goal. You have to set a reasonable time period and write it down when you want to actually achieve it. If it's a big goal, what you have to do is that you can set a final deadline, and in between you can set sub deadlines. What deadlines do to you is that it serves as a forcing system in your brain. So just as most of us, when we are under pressure, we tend to work so faster and efficiently. That is what is being registered in our subconscious mind. So when we set a specific deadline, we are able to, force ourselves there to work to meet those deadlines. The rule is that there are no unrealistic goals, but there are unrealistic deadlines. So what you do if you are not able to meet your deadline? You just have to simply set another deadline. So deadline is just a guesstimate, and therefore some of us are able to achieve our goals before the deadline. Some of us are also able to achieve our goals on the day of the deadline or sometimes after the deadline. Now let's go into the fourth most important step that you can do to achieve your goals in the coming years. Now, after you set a deadline, make a list of all the things that you can think of that can help you to achieve your goals. Make a list of the obstacles and the difficulties you have to overcome, both external and internal, in order to achieve your goal. You have to also make a list of the additional knowledge and skills that you need in order to achieve your goals. So again, under this point 4, what you have to do is that you have to also make sure that you make a list of the people whose support and cooperation you need in order to achieve your goals. So the 5th most important step that the author talks about in relation to achieving your goals is that you have to organize your list by both sequence and priority. And then by sequence means that you need to decide which of these goals is it that you have to do first, you have to do second, or you have to do later. And then by order of priority means that which of them is more important for you and which is less important. So by using the sequential and the priority order, you are able to arrange your goals in that particular steps, and therefore you are able to work on them to achieve them as you journey through this life. The number 6 important step that the author identifies in relation to achieving your goals is the fact that you need to take action on your plan immediately. So you have to take the first step, the second step, the third step. Get going, get moving, move quickly, and therefore do not procrastinate, because procrastination is not only a thief of time, but a thief of life. And therefore the difference between successes and failures is that successful people are willing or are ready to take the first step, and therefore they want to go to where nobody has gone before. They are ready to take all the risk involved in achieving their goals. And successful people are action oriented. So if you want to achieve your goals in the coming years, you have to be action oriented. You have to make sure that you've put in plans in order to achieve all the goals that you want to achieve in this life. The seventh most important step in achieving your goal is that do something every day that moves you in the direction of your major goal. So this is the key step that will guarantee you success. Do something 365 days a year, 7 days a week. Continuously working little by little towards that major goal you want to achieve. And you will definitely make it, and you will definitely achieve what you want to achieve in this life. And when you do something little by little or every day towards achieving a major goal, you are able to develop that momentum. So this momentum, the sense of forward motion, motivates, inspires, and energizes you to continuously go on to achieve more for yourself. As you develop this momentum, you find out that it becomes increasingly easy for you to take more steps towards achieving your goals. So these are the 7 basic practical principles that I've learned from the book called No Excuses, The Power of Self-Discipline. And you can apply these 7 basic principles to your life, and I can tell you for a fact that you are going to achieve every single goal that you set your eyes on. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel Kenobed. Let's continue to unlearn and unlearn whatever will make us successful in this journey of life. Thank you.